Hi everybody, welcome to this week's Power and Precision class. I'm your exercise coach Connor. Today we are going to be focusing on unilateral movements and off-balance efficiency. So it's going to be a lot of single leg stuff. It's going to be some core things where like planking, we'll raise one arm. Different things like that. So we're going to become better at transferring our weight and maintaining our stability while not necessarily in the best condition to do so. A lot of challenge, all right? So for this workout, you are going to need a tennis ball, a medicine ball, yoga mat, resistance band, jump rope, and some water. Now I know that's somewhat of an extensive list, so I'll give you a second right now to go back and grab it. Grab whatever you need. You can pause it now, and then now we'll get into it. All right. So for our warm-up today, we are going to start by loosening our neck up as we normally do. We will start by looking up at the ceiling, hands on the front of the forehead, work through it on the way down. All right, switch sides, hands at the back of the head, and then extend back up so you're looking back up at the ceiling. All right, left ear down to your left shoulder, hand on the right hand on the side of the head, arc it until the other ear is touching the opposite shoulder. Switch hands and go back the opposite direction. All right, now we're going to do the rotation side of that, so chin over the left shoulder, right hand on the side of the head, work through that rotation, switch hands, and head back the opposite way. All right, nice and done. Now we're going to do some nice and gentle trunk twist to get started. Start with the arms close to the body, and then slowly extend them away for more torque. Start to build the speed up a little bit more, be a little more aggressive. All right. Next up, we have jumping jacks. So we're going to give it 15 of these. Pretty good pace. Don't push it, but you're going to do 15. Count on your own pace. Ready? And 2, 4, 5, 6. I was not counting right. I am at 13, 14, 15. All right. I don't know, I lost track there, but I was like at 10, I feel like, and I said 6, so okay. All right, next up we have high knees, and then we're going to transition into butt kickers, okay? So when we do the high knees, try to get your knees above your hips if possible. Doesn't have to be too fast, it's not a sprint, but just try to get that mobility out of it, all right? And it helps to swing the opposite arm, of course, and the higher you swing that arm, the higher you're likely to get your knees. When you're running, when you're exercising, your arms and legs, they work opposite. So when you move your right leg forward, your left leg forward, your right arm goes with it, and they actually mirror each other too with intensity. All right? Now let's get into the butt kickers. So same thing, just try to get that mobility, get those heels to your glutes. Stay on the balls of your feet. Good. All right. Next up, I don't know if you remember this last time. I'm pretty sure we did it last time. We'll do some rock and rollers. All right. So we'll take a seat on the ground here, and then all you're gonna do, gently roll onto your back, bring your legs up, and then drop back down. All right. Now you want to do this like side by side. Do it like to your side, so you can start like that. All right. Just do whatever it takes to start getting your spine, your hips, your shoulders, and that whole system loosened up, just like that, right? Just roll around, rocking and rolling. Okay. All right, nicely done. So, for our workout today, as we've been formatting it for the past couple classes, we're gonna have I forget what I was calling it, but we're gonna have 3 rounds of 2 exercises each round, okay? And then ultimately we're going to do 3 groups of that. So man, I forget what I was calling it before, but 3 intervals of 3 rounds. There we go, intervals. For the first round, we're going to do some single leg tennis ball wall tosses with some high knee pillar skips. If you remember, if you did the last class, I'm pretty sure we did high knee pillar skips. So that's when you do that double hop on the down one. And you just fire that knee up on that before that second hop on the down foot, okay? Round two, we're gonna have some planking, single arm overhead raises, just like that. We'll do like an old knee rehab exercise that I did when I tore my ACL. Stand on one leg, put the heel out in front of you, bend down until it touches, out to the side, and then behind you. And you try to get more distance in front, to the side, and behind you each time you do it. Okay, that's where the challenge comes in, because that'll offset your gravity, your center of gravity, and then cause your core and your leg to work a little bit harder. And then finally, for the third round, we will have some lunge position rip throughs. So just like that, and then we will do some side squat striders. All right. So before we get started, take a quick drink of water. Now remember, as always, with power and precision, very high intensity. Form is important, but very high intensity, high rest. Okay? High intensity, but short bout, and then a high rest. That's the formula here for power and precision. Okay? So we're going to get round one started. We will do a single leg tennis ball wall toss. So what I want you to do is pick whichever leg you want to start on, left or right. Start here. I'm going to use the wall that's right there in front of me so you can see me the whole time. And 5 times on each leg, 5 times. I want you to aim for the same spot on the wall and try to hit it and catch the rebound while maintaining your balance on the 1 foot. Now, if, say, you toss off the ball, you catch it on the 1 foot, but then you lose your balance, that's fine, that's still 1. Each time that you catch the ball, count that as 1 rep, okay? Now, you can either be close to the wall or harder, whichever one you want to do. As you get further from closer or further, whichever one you want to do. But the further you are, the more difficult it's going to be, the more force you're going to have to exert to throw the pass, make you off balance, and then the more force it's going to come back to actually catch it, okay? Also knock you off balance a little bit. The second exercise we're going to do in this round is going to be the high knee pillar skip, okay? And we'll do that one for 15 seconds. So for this one, 5 repetitions on each leg. Ready, and begin. And try to throw the ball kind of hard. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now high knee pillar skips, 15 seconds. Ready, and begin. Get those knees up. Remember, right before that, your bottom foot does that second bounce. You want to fire that opposite knee up. And bring the opposite arm with it. That's how you get the most out of it. That's the intensity. 3, 2, 1, done. All right. There we go. So we'll give it about 45 seconds rest here. It's kind of a complicated movement, that high knee pillar skip. A lot of different moving parts, a lot of timing that goes into it. But I think that that's really one of the best explosive workouts to do and coordinating workouts to do. Or exercises, I should say. Just because, like I said, there's a lot of moving parts, and if you can really maximize that drive, it takes, restraining the opposite leg, it takes your core to pull it up. A lot of things are at play there. Really, really good exercise. All right, got about 10 seconds left. We'll get into the planking with the overhead raise. Then we'll stand up and we'll do the knee rehab 3-point touches, okay? So for the planking overhead raise, we're going to do 7 raises on each arm. I'll actually show you like this. So, plank position, keep a straight line from your shoulders to your hips, to your knees, to your ankles, all right? Or knees, whichever way you do it. Doesn't matter what form you choose for the planking, for this plank, whatever you can maintain for probably about 20, 25 seconds, maybe 30, all right? Here we go, let's do it. So we got 7 each arm, and we'll alternate arms in between. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's it. That's 7 each side. All right, now stand up on one leg. I want you to squat down a little bit, kick that that opposite leg out in front of you, touch that heel to the ground. All right, now out to the side, and then touch your toe behind you. That's 1. We're gonna do 3 each leg. 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, now I'm gonna switch legs. Heel, side, toe. That's 1, heel, side, toe. That's 2. I'm gonna try to get a little more deep. 1, 2, 3. That's 3. All right. Now we gotta rest. 45 seconds. Make sure that when you do that, the thing you should be focusing on is how far you can get that foot out in front of you, how wide you can get it to your side, and how far behind you can get it. But meanwhile, you need to be focusing your muscles on stabilizing that leg that's still connected to the ground and keeping your core to try to stay as upright as possible. Even when you tilt it back, you want to try to stay upright. You want to be able to see what's in front of you. All right, that's what's really going to engage your core and your glutes too. All right, got about 15 seconds left. Then we'll get started on the third round of our first run through. Our first interval. I was so excited to know the word, and I forgot again. I don't even think that was the one I've been using, but it's, you know what I mean. So for this round, we're going to do lunge position med ball rip throughs. We got 5 per side, and then we'll do side squat striders, which means you just start in a squat. We'll go 3 steps to the right, and then we go back the opposite direction. All right, we do that 3 times each way, so we'll do 6 total. But first, let's get it started with the lunges, okay? Get down in that nice lunge position. And then what I want you to do is start with the ball on the hip of the forward leg, all right? Start with the ball down at the hip of the forward leg, and then rip it up over the opposite leg shoulder. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, switch legs. Remember, start with the hip of the front leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and now we have those side squat striders. All right, so 3 repetitions each leg or each side. So we're going to do 6 trips. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 2. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's 6. Because you go up, that's 1, back, that's 2. All right, and it's just 3 steps within each rep. All right, nice job, nice job. We'll give it about 1.5 minutes now before we get into that second round. Well done. As always, hopefully these moves start to be a little bit more natural for you as you gain experience with them. Start to maximize that intensity as the workout progresses. A lot of the time, people think of a workout as like you start super intense and then you just gradually don't have enough or as much energy as you go. And for some workouts, that logic does make sense. Not for power though. Not for speed and precision things. You want to make sure that you're really expending your intensity with each bout that you do. Everything should be close to 100% or as close as possible. That means extended rest periods, like I've said, but also it means learning the movements and being sure to be intentional with everything. You can't really half-butt anything, even at the end of a workout, because at the end is actually when you probably know the movement's the best. So that's the best time to actually execute things to your fullest potential. Don't save anything, but don't let your mind just go, oh, it's the end of the workout. I'll start to kind of fizzle out a little bit. It's not what we need here. Got to keep focused and engaged the whole time. All right, about 30 seconds left. All right, so we're going to start with the single leg wall toss, and then get into the high knee pillar skip. Okay, make sure you're really aggressive with that pillar skip. Use that opposite arm drive to push that knee up a little higher. Okay, more aggressive arm drive, more aggressive knee drive. All right. So I'll start on my left leg. We got 5 repetitions up against the wall and back and catch the rebound. And then you switch to the other leg. All right, here we go. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, I didn't catch that one, so I'm still on 4 and 5. Okay. Now we got the high knee pillar skip. Okay, here we go. Time that knee drive on the second jump. Ready? Begin. 15 seconds. Be aggressive with it. Rip those arms. Drive them. 3, 2, 1, done. All right. Round 1 in the books. Good job. Good job. 45 seconds. Just about. We'll start round 2. Make sure you're catching that breath. Get a quick drink of water if you need to. Gotta make sure you get that breath so you can expend maximum output here in the next round. All right, I'm gonna do these planking single arm overhead raises on a side angle now so you can see what it looks like, just to make sure that you keep that stability, because at the end of the day, the plank is always first and foremost a core exercise. So you gotta keep your attention here. You gotta stay stable in your trunk. All right, in your pillar. Ready? We have 5 of these each arm. Or how many? Yeah, 5 of these each arm. And then we transition into the single leg 3-point touch. All right, that knee rehab exercise I was telling you about. All right, let's do it. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 7 each arm. 3, 4. We'll go to 14. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. Now the knee rehab exercise. So we got 3 points of contact. 1, 2, 3. 3 reps of that. That's 2. And that's 3. All right, switch legs. 3 points of contact. Out, behind. In front, out, behind. In front, side, behind. All right, that's 3. Nice job. All right, 45 seconds. Shake it out, shake it out. All right, so in the third round, we got the lunge position rip throughs, and then the side squat striders. The numbers might have been a little complicated because I explained it kind of fast, so if I start here and I go that way, I'll have 3 strides. 1, 2, 3. That counts as 1 rep. Then we go back. 1, 2, 3. Because it was the opposite direction, that's rep number 2. We'll go each direction 3 times, so 6 total reps. All right. 3 strides in each rep, but yeah, 6 total reps. All right. Got about 10 seconds left here. We'll get prepared, grab that medicine ball, and get ready to find that lunge position. All right, I'll show you head on this time. Oh, yeah, actually, I think I was head on last time. I'm going to do it from the side. Again, your focus should really be on your core, but make sure you're pretty explosive with that rip through, okay? Start with the ball on the side of the hip of your front leg. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3. All right, switch legs. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's get those strides. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3. That's rep 1. That's rep 2. 3. Make sure you're going quick here. 4, 5, 6. All right. Good job. Good job. Now, it shouldn't be, I want you to go quick, but I want you to maintain a squat. It shouldn't necessarily be go to the side, like hop like that. That's not what we're doing. We want to stay in that squat, activate those glutes, and allow them to be what extend the leg and then pull them together. All right? Or the glutes wouldn't pull them together. They would do the extending. In those thigh muscles, you pull them together, and you're cool. Give it another minute, minute 15. Then we'll be at the top of the interval on our third run through. So, Pagano's is open, and
I keep tossing the ball off of the wall that's like above the mirror here in the group X room, and I don't think it's reinforced. It's just a tennis ball. It's not gonna hurt anything, but I'm wondering if it's like pretty loud. And they're like, what is that banging? So I hope not. I'm sorry if anybody that works at Pagano's is hearing this. My bad. Won't do it again. I mean, until, well, after the exercise over, after the workout's over, I won't do it again. I'm gonna finish this. All right. Give it 5 more seconds here. Get ready on 1 foot for the tennis ball wall tosses, okay? 5 reps each leg, and then you switch to those pillar or high knee pillar skips. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch legs. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. High knee pillar skips. Right into it. Ready? And begin. So it was really right before that second bounce. You need to explode that knee and the opposite arm up. Down the balls of those feet. Got 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. 45 seconds here. So another reason I forgot to mention this. Another reason I like that skip step is because the skip step stimulates the stretch response. So when your muscle gets like slightly stretched, it actually condenses and then extends again. So in that condensing period is like your prime explosive output that you can have because of the elasticity in your muscles. So if you ever notice, you'll see somebody's trying to jump real high to dunk or whatever. They usually run up, they sink down, and then they go up. And it's not just to recruit more power, but it's actually taking advantage of that stretch response. If you have so come down, your muscles store that elastic energy from the fall, and then you explode up even higher. So that's the thing with each skip. The second bounce is what propels your knee up. Okay. About 15 seconds left. Oh my goodness, wait. Not 15 seconds left. We're getting right into it. Round 2. All right. Planking single arm overhead raise, all right? Make sure you're keeping that form tight in your core. Here we go. 7 each side, so 14 total. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep that core engaged. 13, 14. All right. And then we got the knee rehab points, okay? Front, side, back. That's 1. Side, back. That's 2. Whoa. Front, side, back. That's 3. All right? Opposite leg. Side, back. That's 1. Front, side, back. That's 2. Front, side, back. 3. All right. Nicely done, nicely done. We have 1 more round to go. 1 more round. Got this. Make sure you maximize your output here. Everything you got in the very last one. Don't treat the workout like it's a waterfall. Treat it like it's a mountain, and now you're coming home downhill to glory, okay? We have the lunge position, bed ball rip throughs, then the side squat striders. Got about 20, 25 more seconds. Okie dokie. Let's get into it. So we got to get that medicine ball ready. Find that lunge position. All right, and then rip through from the hip of the leg that's forward. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now we have the striders, okay? 6 total trips. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3. That's 2 trips. That's 4. I mean, yeah. All right, that was 6. Nice job, nice job. All right, cool. So that's it for the main workout portion. Get a drink of water, and then we'll move into our recovery. This is when we're going to use the jump rope, the resistance band. So keep those items ready. We'll give you another 30 seconds here before we get into the cool down. All right. So we'll start off with the jump rope. We're just going to get a nice, very light 30-second jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope, that's fine. Just do little bunny hops, all right? Little bunny hops, you can even get a little bit of arm twist in, just simulate whatever you want to do. We have 30 seconds, nice and easy. This is when we bring our heart rate down. Here we go. Ready? Begin. All right, 10 seconds down. I was doing so good until I just had to talk. All right, we only have 10 seconds left. Keep it going, keep it going. Nice and light, Doug, nice and light. 3, 2, 1, done. All right, that wraps it up with the jump rope. Now, if you got the resistance band ready, go ahead and grab that. We're going to start by stepping on the very middle of the resistance band. If you have handles, that's great. If not, you could just grab it out in front of you here. All right, stand up straight. And then what I want you to do is keep your elbows not locked straight, but slightly bent like that. And then drive your elbow up towards your shoulder in front of you though, okay? Just like this. So I'm not curling it. I'm extending my elbow up. All right, do 7 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, take a break for a second. And then we'll do 4. Okay, 4 the same thing. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, great. Now, grab that resistance band. If it has handles like this, fold it in half so it's more, so the length is a little closer to what your shoulder length is. And then what I want you to do is, at your wrists, just work on extending your arms outward. Try to push them away from each other. All right? Actually, I think I have to hold it, so that's fine with me. Here we go. Just like that. You want to extend it out. So if your arms are in line with your body like the letter T. Okay? Do that 5 times. It's 3, 4, 5. All right. Give that a break for a minute. And then we're going to do it one more time or one more set, and then 3 repetitions of it. All right. So do that again 3 times. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And finally, step on the resistance band again, and we're just going to go straight out to the side with it. Okay. Straight out like that, make the letter T again. Ready? And begin. Do this 5 times. Nice and easy. 5, all right. Take a break for a second, and then we'll resume with 3 reps. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3. All right. Nicely done. We'll get into some quick stretches, and then call it a day. So if you want, you can take a seat. If you want, you can do like similar stretches, but I'm going to do them all standing today. So I'm going to start with a nice runner's lunge. I'll get down like I'm getting into a lunge position, but then drop that knee gently to the ground, untuck that back toe, and push your hips down forward towards that front heel. If you need to, it'll help get extra stretch in the front of your body. You can put your arms up above your head and then tilt back a little bit. Okay, now we'll switch sides. All right, sink those hips down to that front heel. Arms up, knee back. Still applying the weight and pressure down to that front heel. All right, next, we'll get down into somewhat of a split stance here. Feet substantially wider than your shoulders. What I want you to do is bend your right or left leg, whichever one you want to follow along with first, and then sink your hips down to that heel on that side. All right, and switch sides. Feet should still be pointing out in front of you. Okay, now what I want you to do is go down, hinge at the hips until you can reach through back behind your heels, or however far you can get. And then in a swinging motion, once you reach that under control, I want you to swing back upright, okay? So watch me. Reach it back behind my heels, or somewhat as far as close as I can get, and then let your arms swing back up. All right, we'll do that 3 times. Hinge at the hips, swing back up. Nice and under control here as you go down, and then swing up. That was 3. All right. Now, we'll finish up with just, you know what? Let's finish up with a quad stretch. I think we did a lot of quads today. So grab the front of the foot that you want to start with, pinch that knee down to the other knee, and then pull that foot closer to your glute. You need something to hold on to for balance here, it's a good idea to grab it down. All right, now we'll switch legs. Remember to bring those knees closer together, and then pull that foot, that heel, to your glute. All right. Nicely done, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Next month, we are actually going to continue with power and precision. So hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.